Hello, I hope this video finds you in good health. Today, the topic that I'm going to discuss is my opinion on how the Republicans can drastically increase their chances to defeat the Democrats, obviously that being Hillary Clinton, their nominee for the Democratic Party. And this might seem somewhat, I don't know, fishy or, dishonest, but I think this is politics. And say what you will of Donald Trump, but he is less of an establishment guy, at least from how he was treated at the Republican convention, and just the general outlook of the party towards him. If you're into conspiracy theories, you might think that that could have been all a ploy just to make him more relatable and more attractive to non-Republicans. But this is something, unless somebody wrote an email somewhere and got hacked, we might never know. So, yes, this is how I would start. Initially, the biggest enemy to the Democrats aren't actually the Republicans, because the odds of the Republicans, the Democratic voters voting for Republicans is very low. But there are more than one way to beat an opponent. And in Hillary's case, I think the best way is to make sure that she doesn't get as much votes as you. Now, I'll elaborate further on that because, that just sounds like, you need to get more votes than her. But the way I would suggest is that the Republicans need to create a super PAC for Jill Stein, because the odds of Bernie Sanders supporters, who are the people that are most against Hillary or feel like they've been sold out by the Democratic Party, and will more likely vote for the Green Party than they will for Trump. So expecting Trump and the Republicans to get Democratic votes is sort of pushing it. Although some people actually said they would, saying something and then actually doing it on, the day that you have to cast your vote is another thing. So that is something that I believe would give them an extreme edge. And not only that, but Trump is actually still trying to, appear to be self-funded. But news that's going around is that he's having trouble doing that. And whether that is because he's not nearly as wealthy as he claims, or that he is, illiquid at the moment. He might have a lot of assets, but liquidity, as in cash, cash on hand. So one way that I think he can continue doing this is by actually getting anybody that is willing to support him to actually purchase a service from him, and you might say, how would he do that? Well, let's put it this way. Let's say I'm a big company. I've got several $1 million and I want to spend it on Donald Trump without give it to him directly. So the way I would do it is I would go to one of his businesses. In this case, I guess you could use one of his golf courses. And actually rent it out, for whatever price of me, for whatever, the rate is, for ever how long, on the dead season, where nobody would actually be going. So, whether they want to use it or not, but that would actually be funding him indirectly. So he could still continue claiming to be self-funded, although actually being supported via his businesses. Yes, this is a pretty short video, pretty short topic, but these are some ideas and some ways that I believe would make it easier for the Republicans to get the presidency. And if you have any comments, I mean, this is my second video, and my first video didn't get that many views, so I'm not really counting on these big videos becoming very popular. But if you do watch it and you do have any questions or any comments, please post them, and I will read them, or try to read them and reply to them in videos that will come later on, hopefully. I'm going to be doing this for a while, until I guess I get bored, or I see there is no interest in them. So thank you very much, and good luck. Stay safe.